All right, so um, today is 9th of May, and also today is a public holiday. I'm at work because in our work, mostly public holidays are not so as important as in governmental jobs or 9 to 5 jobs because we are paid for the number of lessons we conduct. Yes. So there's a gap. There's a break between my two afternoon lessons from one my afternoon lesson starts at 4 p.m. and it ends at half past 5. Yes, and my next afternoon or evening lesson starts at 7 p.m. So I have a an hour and a half break between them. So I've just had a snack, or I can call it dinner, let's say, and I want to work on my English or IELTS preparation a bit. Yesterday, I wrote an essay, and I wrote a report, task one report, and so there is 35 minutes till my lesson. I may write one more report, or I can work on my mistakes. Okay, let's look through my yesterday's essay. ChatGPT gave band 7 for it. I wrote 172 words. My mistakes. Yeah, I had spelling mistake. For instance, other sports. Other student protest? No, what was that? It was task two. It was for my lesson. Yeah. I didn't analyze my yesterday's task one. I analyzed it, but I didn't have time to see the problems. Oh, I think it was a temporary chat. As I stopped my paid subscription, and plus I've been using ChatGPT for a long time. It's saying that my memory is full, and to be honest, I don't have enough patience and time to deal with that. So I'm just using temporary what? Temporary chats. Yeah, I got checked on my task too. It's a problem. All right, so let's write essay. What was that? It was a table, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go to CTI. Um, some stuff. CTI map. See, I wrote this. If really, it's really old map, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen it somewhere. It mustn't be kinda right. The report. 45 right task two. No, no, no. I have to work on my task one. I should try to decrease the amount of time that I spent on them. Something difficult, not so easy. This seems difficult because it is kinda mixed charts, multiple charts, or maybe this stuff, bar chart. Okay, you choose the first one. I don't have much time. But it should be visible. I know how to make it visible. Mm, let's delete it. Mm, you can just open it, make it like this. It stays here like in exam, and I can use this part to write essay. Let's make it smaller. I don't need bigger one. But there's one problem with writing with small letters. You don't recognize sometimes our spelling mistakes. So that's the problem. And the clock. What do you think, guys? Should I pay attention to writing as fast as possible or without paying attention to the time? Guys, firstly, I should try to reduce the amount of time that I'm spending. Ready? Go. So, bottled water consumption 1999 and percentage of change. I don't know. It's I'm not a pie chart below shows the bottled water and bar chart shows the growth of bottled water consumption. Only bar chart with 5 countries. Mm, how far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mm, but it's not so understandable. All right, what should I do? First, let's write overview. Mm, pie chart. Most Western Europe is most. It's obvious. Then 1, 2, 3. Let's choose USA, New Zealand. What's orange on Latin America? USA, Latin America. Say Latin America and New Zealand. And New Zealand was mm, about 38. Yeah, about 38. They also significant. They have significant percent, while while others were not significant. Okay, bar chart. Bar chart. What's bar chart? I don't understand. Bar chart is showing growth and growth. How? It's percentage in 2001. For example, 14% Asia. Mhm. Asia has the highest. Let's see. Western Europe lowest. Lowest. Then other countries. Latin America, New Zealand equal. Middle East Africa equal. USA and Australia equal. How we can say similar changes in countries. All right. Uh, the pie chart shows shows the distri distribution of bottled water consumption in 1999 across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eight different different regions, while the bar chart illustrates illustrates not illustrates compares the changes in the growth of in the growth of the consumption and the growth changes in the growth of not in the changes. It actually compares to does it say compare? No. The bar chart shows it's three. What did I do? The growth of consumption in 2001. In 2004, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same regions, Western Australian, Middle East, American, New Zealand. Mhm. Let's see, regions, same regions. 100% across 8 different regions, while the bar chart compares the growth of it in 2000 in the same regions. Growth rate in these regions, multiples of it in these regions in 2004. Overall, most Western, Western Europe made up the most part of the consumption in 1999. Is a noticeable difference while while the while the USA New Zealand and Latin America consume it significant. How can I say? Is it consume it significant? A significant amounts of bottled water in contrast to in, I'm not sure in contrast by contrast in contrast to or is in contrast to other more significant yet say more significant Muslim in contrast to other regions in the list. In terms of the increase in the consumption, Asia had the highest percentage percentage mm, while Western yeah yes while Western Europe um, experienced the smallest growth. Can you say smallest growth? Smallest smallest climb, smallest climb, smallest climb. However, however, in other regions, the no, no, its proportion, since percentage only percentage of changes were mostly equal to another region. Whilst we okay, turning to details. Details is in the role in European region consumed almost half of the bottled water in 1990 was the biggest biggest consumer, accounting for almost half of bottled water. Little bit clear, the Western European region was the biggest consumer, It was the biggest consumer, accounting for almost half of the bottled water in 1999. However, however, although the United States, although the United States um, was the second biggest consumer, there was um, significant, significant, it was insignificant, insignificant disparity. Can I say disparity or difference? Disparity, disparity, with or between, G, between the following regions. How we say following regions, following regions. Mm, what the following regions? New Zealand and Latin America. Disparity. Disparity seems a little bit it was um, seeing disparity because following the regions. Um, it's over mm, 55% and 13 and percent respectively. Um, other regions um, other regions might mm, other regions may have about 5% or lower. Small minimal 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 proportions with 5% or lower. As you can see, guys, it's not so enough. I didn't write anything about the bar chart, which is really negative. Negative, yeah, for in the exam. Regarding this the bar chart is so the largest, can you say largest increase? Largest increase with 14%. Mm, Despite consuming the largest of majority of water in 1999 is turned Western Europe, the smallest change to other small to all the regions around 2%. That American and New Zealand were the um, were the type and the second largest growth was at growth, which made me approximately 12%, while the third in force our countries like the third and fourth Force, it's force. I'm not sure. There is you or not. Force, I think there is. Yes. Serve and force. Source. Mm, Middle East countries, regions. What? Now is and Australia, USA, Australia, USA, USA, shows equal percentages or percentages. Um, the former, the former ones, the former ones was just under 9%, and that ones is about 8%, 26 minutes, 27 minutes. It's too much. But I tried to do my best to include everything. Let's spend time to check. So the pie chart shows you this distribution of bottled water consumption for 8 different regions, while if I put, um, while the bar chart compares the growth of it and the growth of the consumption. Consumption or growth of the same what substance in these regions in 2021. The overall Western Europe made up the most part of the consumption, with a noticeable difference, while the USA and New Zealand and Latin consumed more significant amounts of bottled water in contrast to other regions in the list. In terms of the increase in the consumption, also increases. In terms of the increases, Asia had the highest percentage, whilst Europe experienced the smallest climb. However, in other regions, the percentages of changes were mostly equal to another region, equal to one another, to one another. Turning to details, Western European region, the Western region was uh, was the biggest consumer, accounting for almost half of the bottled water 1995. Consumer of consumption. Consumption. Although the USA was the second biggest consumer, there was a significant disparity between the regions ranked lower, New Zealand and Latin America. All other regions made up a minimum proportion. All other mm, and other regions. The rest, the regions, the rest of the regions in the West, the rest of the regions. I don't know, okay, ChatGPT might help. Regarding with the bar chart, Asia shows the largest increase at 14. Despite consuming the majority of global water in it, Western Europe has the smallest change compared to all remaining regions, all other all regions. So it has the second largest growth both as increase, while regions ranked the third and fourth showed equal percentages. The former ones with just under thousands, the latter ones equal. I think it's a good written essay. Certainly I spent, but I feel somehow, yeah, there are some kind of parts of it that I'm really hesitant. Oh, it's time for my lesson, guys. Just send it to ChatGPT, get it checked. Mm, oh, yeah, European problem. Noticeable in consumption. Deep side. Again, despite. All right. It's not so big deal. But here, I say to use a new chat. Ooh, all right. It has never given to me 7.5. First time, 7.5. So it's a pretty beautiful, pretty cool. But I shouldn't close ChatGPT. I'm gonna end the session, guys.